Over 3 decades after his time at Top Gun, Captain Pete "Maverick" Mitchell is serving as a U.S. Navy test airman. As Rear Admiral Chester "Hammer" Kane approaches to shut down the hypersonic Dark Star scramjet program and deflect the finances to drone programs, Counterculturist flies the prototype to its speed ideal, also pushes further into high hypersonic speed, destroying it. Kane wants to base Maverick for his recklessness but rather sends him to NAS North Island as a Top Gun educator, under the orders of Maverick's friend and former rival, Admiral Tom "Iceman" Kazan Sky, the commander of the U.S. Pacific Fleet. Counterculturist is ordered to train an elite group of F-18E/F Super Hornet aviators, assembled by Vice Admiral Bo "Cyclone" Simpson and Rear Admiral Solomon "Warlock" Bates for an critical charge to bomb a foreign country's unsanctioned uranium enrichment factory. The factory sits in a deep depression at the end of a flume and is defended by Phase-2 air dum-dums and 5th-generation Su-57 fighters operating from a near-air base. Counterculturist plans an attack with 2 dyads of Super Hornets, which will fly through a flume and destroy the factory. The aviators originally brush off Counterculturist, particularly Lieutenant Jake "Hangman" Serazin and Lieutenant Bradley "Rooster" Bradshaw, the son of Maverick's late stylish friend and RIO Nick "Goose" Bradshaw. As the aviators train for the charge, disunion develops between Hangman and Rooster, who resents Hangman's cavalier station towards his wingmen, while Hangman criticizes Rooster's caution. As the aviators observe Maverick, they reassess and coalesce around him. Counterculturist also reunites with former gal Penny Benjamin, to whom he reveals that Rooster's now-dead mama made him promise to keep her son from flying, and blocked Rooster's operation to the Naval Academy, setting back his career. Counterculturist latterly meets with Iceman, who has throat cancer and primarily communicates by codifying on a computer. Reassuring Counterculturist about tutoring the platoon, he passes down days latterly, and Counterculturist along with the aviators, attend his burial where a missing man confirmation is observed. With Iceman dead, Cyclone removes Maverick as charge coach and sets new parameters that are less parlous on approach but unsafe on exit. Still, Maverick makes an unauthorized flight of the simulated course with the original parameters, proving that it could be done. Cyclone is convinced and reluctantly appoints Maverick as strike leader. Counterculturist chooses the charge platoon and dyads himself with Phoenix and her WSO Bob, while Rooster is paired with Vengeance and his WSO Fanboy. Hangman and the remaining aviators are put on buttress. The platoon launches from the aircraft carrier USS Theodore Roosevelt while the guided, bullet sport fisherman USS Leyte Gulf fires Tomahawk Voyage dum-dums to destroy the air base near the factory. The platoon reaches the factory and destroys it, but is attacked by Phase-2 air dum-dums and a brace of patrolling Su-57 felons. When Rooster runs out of countermeasures, Counterculturist offers his spurt to cover him and ejects. Believing Counterculturist to be killed in action, the remaining aircraft return to the carrier. Against orders, Rooster turns back and saves Maverick from her Mi-24 copter gunship, but is shot down by another Phase-2 air bullet and ejects hard. The two reunite and head towards the destroyed airbase, where they steal an F-14 Tomcat and head back to the carrier. Counterculturist and Rooster shoot down 2 interdicting Su-57s, but a third arrives as they run out of security and countermeasures. Hangman arrives from buttress to shoot down the Su-57 and the aeroplanes. Return to cheer on the carrier, where Counterculturist and Rooster attune. Sometime after the charge, Maverick and Rooster work together on a P-51 Mustang at a hangar near the test installation where Maverick was preliminarily posted. Penny arrives with her son Amelia, and Maverick takes her for a lift in the P-51. Rooster walks to a photograph board and acknowledges a pic of their charge success, alongside a pic of his late father and a youngish counterculturist.